He's like, "Ugh." And it like turns into the dog. What?
Woo! We got little
Spooky time.
ghosties, dude. Getting extra spooky.
We got some extra spook.
Extra spook. What's
Oh
happening?
God, what's going on here? Dude, it just turns into like a portal to ring.
Give him the good stuff.
Is that good? How it look, bro?
Dude, you look great.
I hear like lighting wise, is it
Yeah,
dark? Light?
It's light,
Is it
but all light is darkness, dude. In the end.
good? Dude, that's pretty deep.
Pretty deep sauce, bro. Make sure we're good.
Yeah, I'm recording, so we're
Yeah.
live.
We're live and in action, dude.
Thanks.
Okay, not bad, not bad.
You think?
You
You said,
Yerm.
you heard me?
Yerm.
You
Dude,
heard
looking
me?
good. Purple hair.
Herb hair, dude, I like it.
Well, it's a knife.
Oh, snap.
I cried a little bit before we got on.
Dude, so emotional.
So emotional, bro. Just writing new music, it really just releases the soul.
Are you Grimes?
I'm Grimes, bro. I'm grimy.
I'm either a scarecrow or one of those bull rider clowns. Like, come and get me, bulls!
Come here.
Fucking running around.
So you can't get me.
You can't get me.
So can you get me now?
Or an ICP kid. So.
Or yeah, ICP.
Up for discussion in the comments.
Right. Yeah, I've known a couple ICP kids.
Oh snap!
They're insane to the membrane, dude.
Yeah. What a weird cult, dude. That was like the first cult that I was ever like introduced to. You know.
Yeah,
100%.
100%.
Necklace. Yeah, they got that necklace with the cleaver.
The axe guy, right?
Yeah.
Axeman, yeah. Axeman. Yeah, first time I saw juggalos and juggalettes, I would say it was like Extreme Thing. Remember that in Vegas?
Dude,
that was like my first that's where I started moshing, bro. I started
those moshing though, dude.
Yeah.
Wait, did you go with us? It was like me, Jesse's girlfriend, and I was like, we're Jesse's girlfriend, my girlfriend, Jesse's sister.
Yeah, he bought us all tickets.
Yeah.
Remember, I met up with you guys, dude. Actually, pretty funny story. Because remember we got there super early, like right when it opened up, and the only stages playing. Remember before how we have like truth and stuff for like cigarettes, like to stop doing Dare. There we go.
Dare.
We have Dare, and then we have those commercials now, right? It's like Truth or something.
Oh yeah. Now we have Truth. Yeah.
We have Truth, but remember there was a moment it was called like Expose or something like that. It was like XPOZ. It was like their stage. So it was like some local punk band was just rocking out. Do you remember that? We're chilling.
Yeah, dude.
It's daytime. And I remember looking into the crowd. They had a small little mosh circle. Mostly people were just doing the little, I don't know what the dance is called, but they're doing the little two-step. And I saw this tall, lanky kid, long mane like you see on me right now. And he's having his life. He's like, I'm hanging out with my buds. We're two-stepping. And then all of a sudden, outside of the mosh circle, I see this big, just gorilla-looking dude. He has his beanie on, a little hair flowing out the back, and like he kind of looks like a troll, like an actual bridge troll, like just ready to cause problems. And he sees the tall kid just doing his two-step, dancing and enjoying life. Like he's ready for Extreme Thing. And this dude just cuts straight to him, punches the kid right in the nose for no reason. The kid's like, "Bah!" And like you just see his nose just start bleeding for no reason, no context or anything. Why this dude just went up and punched this kid in the face? And after that, I was like, I don't know if this is for me. This is crazy,
dude. I think so. That mosh pit, right? So Jesse, I don't know if you remember this, but Jesse, me, Mason, Jesse, his sister, like we were all kind of moshing, right? We were like, I forgot what stage we were at. They were playing, like a band was playing, right? Moshing, and then this girl just started to go off on Jesse. Dude, she just started like starts fucking beating, like fucking hitting him in the fucking head. It's like bam, bam, bam. And we're like, what the heck?
Yeah, what just happened?
Like, whoa, what are you doing? Like the boy was like, sorry, she's a crazy, you know?
She's a crazy. Yeah, lock her up.
Yeah, lock her up, bro. What are you doing? Get that girl on a leash.
Get her on a leash, dude.
Dude, and I think that same troll guy that you said punched that tall guy in the face. I was moshing, and this guy just like swung, hit my jaw, bro. And I'm 100% it was that guy. Because for that day on, my jaw's been fucked up, dude. I went to the fucking doctor. They're like, yeah, dude, your jaw's like hanging off kind of. I'm like,
it's separated.
But that when he did that, I was like, oh, I'm going to get this fool back. I did a fucking jump 360 kick to his fucking face. He said, what? Never fucked me again, bro. Like
dude, that guy was just looking for trouble. He was just
like this huge, like short, fucking just like you were saying, like fucking a troll under the bridge.
He had like the underbite. Just straight eight.
Just not even dancing, dude. Just trying to fucking bust some heads in. You know what they call those kids in the metal scene? Straight edge kids, bro. Straight edge. Because they don't do drugs. They don't drink. They don't have sex before marriage. They just fucking beat people up.
They're
just so all about the violence.
That's why they're angry, dude. Yeah. They don't have any fun. Said lighten up, y'all. Like
lighten up. Drink a little bit, man.
You know, smoke a little something, dude.
No, X's for the people. And
they just draw the X on the back of their head. That's what I should have did. Just X-Force.
Dude, I saw this guy. He was probably, I mean, back in the day, I was like 18, 19, right? In my head, this guy was like 35, but he was probably only 25, you know, like our age right now.
Right.
And he was tatted up, wrists, X's, because he had his shirt off, right? X's, straight edge for life, X's on the back, X's. Like, dude, that is some, you know, that's some motivation to stay on the X path. Like, fuck. It looks like a pirate map.
So
where's the booty?
Follower of X-Men himself, dude. Said the rejected X-Men, bro. So he didn't make it. Like, what's your power, dude? I just got a bunch of X's all over me.
And I don't do anything fucking fun anymore.
Yeah. Was I committed to a life of X?
X marks the spot, and that's me.
That's me marking this spot. A walking treasure map, except there's no treasure.
Yeah. Fuck. Oh man, just straight fucking asshole.
Yeah, straight. At this point, you're just an asshole. Yeah. Nothing else. Nothing else at this point.
Yeah, dude. Those guys, they like just crowd bash. So like, you'd be like right here, like woo. They come behind, jump on the crowd, and just bashing skulls in, bro. This is our life.
This is my life. See, that's why I hate those scenes, man. Because I'm just like, I don't want to get hit for no reason. Like, after I saw that dude get punched in the face, I was like, no, this is not for me.
Dude, I love moshing, bro.
It's fun, dude.
Step in. I love it's called stirring the pot, right? They're running around in the pit, circle pit. They're like, circle pit! And I'm going the opposite way like this.
You're that guy.
I'm that guy.
I hate
right?
that guy.
People are like, what are you doing?
Get out of the way, dude. Dude, something about moshing is just like an adrenaline boost. Like, if you want to feel alive, go into a mosh pit, and your life will just you'll really feel it. And I was part of the circle. What did you call it? The running people?
Circle pit.
Yeah, the circle. I would just run and push people, and then I'm like, all right, and I'll like jump out of the crowd, but people are like, stay in there, stay in there. They're like the border of it. They're like,
you like push
let me out.
Like people are like hitting you, like, hey man, what are you doing?
Yeah, what are you
doing?
There's
like little girls like, they're just getting trampled. You're like trying to be the man dude, like, oh, I'm protecting you. They're like, what is this guy doing? Why is his arm in front of me?
Dude, one time my friend lost his shoe, and I picked it up, and I just thought it was some random shoe, and just like said the adrenaline's going, so I'm not thinking clearly. I just chucked his shoe into the crowd somewhere. He's like, dude, that's my shoe.
He's like, bro. I
was like, oh, my bad. So the rest of the thing, he had no shoe.
Dude, that fucking sucks.
I was like, my bad, bro.
Dude, I was at a mosh pit, right? And at the Vans Warped Tour. It's like one of the last, like the second to last one, right? And the friend that I went with, we got drunk together, good old Charlotte, homegirl number one.
Hey.
And we were like partying, got really drunk. We got separated. I don't know if it's because she got pissed off at me or she just separated on purpose, but we went separate ways.
We went our separate ways.
Dude, I was moshing, right? And I just feel I'm like moshing. I just did some crazy, lineup 360. Like, woo! I did one of my checks. I'm always checking my pockets.
Oh, okay.
Checked my pocket, phone gone. So I make my way up to the front. I'm like, yo, have you seen my phone? They're like, what does it look like? I had a note, right? And I was like, it's a big phone. No one has it. Okay.
No one has it yet.
Yo, they brought it from the back. Like, is this your phone? Hell yes.
Oh, they found it?
They found it.
Dude, that's such a rare thing for them to find your phone. Like, you're one of the many few are like, I found my phone.
And then that same fucking day, I lost my keys.
Ooh.
Right? And I'm like, fuck, dude, how am I going to get home? And I lost my ride, right? Because she just ditched me. Right?
Oh, yeah, because
she was my ride, and she left. So no ride, no keys. Went up to security. They had my keys.
It's like the luckiest day ever.
I was like, I am so lucky.
Oh, my God.
Fuck.
You want to hear about me losing keys?
Let's hear it.
We went to... which festival? Nocturnal Wonderland. So it was like the first Nocturnal Wonderland. So, oh yeah, you were there.
Yeah, we met up.
Were you there?
Yeah. We met up.
Oh,
have you been 2 times?
No, just one time.
Yeah, because remember, I was tripping on acid. And we met up. Do you not remember that? I was with the...
Was it when we were like shuffling? In front of that, like, some music thing or something?
I think, dude, it was a Nocturnal Wonderland. I was there with my other homie. And I was like, bro, I'm there. I'm here too. We should meet up. And we fucking met up.
We finally met up. I do remember that.
I was like, God, no. And, I kept on, going up to people. And, I was so high, I couldn't even talk to them. I just stood there.
I think that's why we got split up, because I was like, this dude's tripping balls.
Yeah. So what happened with the keys?
But so Nocturnal Wonderland, so me and a few other buddies were in the hotel room. We're pre-gaming before, and we're like, my friend who drove us out there, he was like, man, I don't want to drive out there. I'd rather us take a taxi or something. And we're just like, okay. So we end up calling a taxi company, and the dude was just being like a douche, and they're saying the wait times was long because everybody's trying to get a taxi. And this is before Uber was a thing, so we didn't have that yet. But so we're waiting, and it's getting close. I think it starts at 5. It's probably like 3:30, maybe 4 o'clock, and we're like, dude, we gotta go. Let's just drive the car. Cool. So my ready. He's like, all right, whatever. I don't want to take the car, but I'll take it. So the most sober one out of us, he drives us, and we're turning up, dude. We had this like full bottle of Bacardi, and I don't know who I thought I was, but I probably alone drank half of it in like a span of an hour. So
my gosh,
loose off the goose, dude.
Oh,
like,
snapper whapper, dog.
I don't even remember most of Nocturnal Wonderland because I was just gone. But anyway, so my friend's driving us, and we get there, we park, we're like, yeah, like ready to rave. So my friend has basketball shorts on, just like so loose pockets, stuff like that. So instead of putting the keys into my bag that I brought, like just like a little just a little bag, to put everything in, he puts it in his pockets. But we don't think anything of it in the beginning. So we go in Nocturnal Wonderland, we're just turning up. Music is going, we're partying, we're raving. And so we got a flask. Like we poured the rest of the alcohol into this flask that was in the bag, and like a water bottle or something like that, whatever we had left over. And like we kept wanting to get more drinks throughout the night. And my friend who drove us he was like, nah. He's like, late, like, let's save it for later. So we're like, nah, I'm messed up, so I'm not thinking anything of it. I'm like, yeah, later, you're right, later. Like just totally agreeing with him. And all of a sudden throughout the night, that friend is just getting like sloppy, just like losing control of his body. He's like rolling in the grass and like stuff like that. And we're all like, what the heck is going on with him? And at first we thought he took something, and we're like, he's tripping out right now. But what ended up happening was he kept drinking the alcohol. So he killed that whole flask and whole water bottle to himself. And he was messed up, just rolling around everywhere.
What?
And what ended up happening was when he was rolling around, I guess the keys fell out of his pocket. So it's like the end of the night. We're in like, I think it's in like Victorville, California or something. So it gets chillier at night. And I'm in like, I had like these little like booty shorts on and this pink tank top. So I'm cold, ready to get home. We had plans to go to the beach the next day and like meet up with some ladies. So we're like, hell, feeling good. We're leaving. And then my friend's like, all right, let's get the keys. So I'm like, cool. I open the bag. And I'm like reaching around the bag, and I'm like, oh, that's weird. I don't feel the keys. So I start taking stuff out, and then I'm like, I still don't feel the keys. So I'm like still pulling stuff out, and I was like, bad news. And my friend's like, what? I was like, the keys aren't in here. I just see him just walk away, like with his hands, or he didn't want to say anything. And the dude who lost the keys, we bought like an Insomniac water, like metal water bottle or whatever. He just takes that metal water bottle and he just slams it against some gate or something like that, and it like bends. And he's just mad. And I'm like, dude. And then at the end of the day, it's like, dude, this was your fault. That's why you're mad. I was like, this is all because of you. But yeah, my friend's parents had to come out and pick us up from Victorville, California, and the car ended up getting towed. Yeah, it was a bad time, dude.
Man, dude. Yeah, dude, I can't. It's fun because you must have been fucked up because I was fucked up too. Because, dude, like we kept on like, what? You're like, where are you? I'm like, we're about the hill. You're like, where are you? I don't know. I actually don't know if we actually met up or I just kept on like visualizing us. I think we met up for like a second.
It was a second. We finally found each other.
Yeah, and then you guys were like, "Oh, we're going over here." We're like, "Well, we're gonna go over here," and we were just tripping dick. So I don't even. And you like in my head,
Alan, right?
No, not Alan. I was with Chris.
Oh, Chris. Okay.
Chris Herrera.
Mm-hmm.
Right, and it's funny because he just re-added me, and I said, "Delete."
Oh, didn't we meet by like the owl statue or something?
Something, dude. I remember seeing you on a hill. I'm like, oh, Kendall. I'm like, oh, we're tripping dick right now, man.
Because I remember seeing you and we were talking, and then I remember looking at your boy who was like behind you, just like zoned out, bro. I was like, yeah, let's. I think this is where we're gonna split past.
Yeah. And that shit is funny, bro.
Dude, that was a crazy night just all around. Just
100%.
from what I remember. Because there's this one moment, I forget who we were watching, but we're in like a big crowd and we're like, it was like one of the main stages and we're like turning up and someone farted and it was bad. Like for it to be outdoors and like it stinks, that's bad. And this dude, he's like, I see him looking around, he goes, and he looks at me and he's like, oh dude, did you fart? And like, I guess it was quiet, so no one heard it, but I could see like a big group of us who all were smelling the fart. And like, because he tried to say, in my mind, I was like, I'm going to say this kid farted. So I was like, this kid farted, like super loud. And everyone turns around, they're like, oh, like looking at this. And this dude was so embarrassed. And I was like, that's what you get, dude.
For real. Trying to call him out. But...
Right. Then I kind of felt bad. I was like, he probably hasn't been to a rave since then.
Yeah. Dude, there was 2 fights that broke out in the crowd.
Oh, dang.
At that fucking... Yeah, dude. I'm pretty sure I was standing in one of these crowds, right? And a fucking fight. Instead of just a mosh pit, like, I think that's what was happening. I remember now. Yeah. So it was a mosh pit, right? And they were mosh pitting. And some like cholos or something, dude, got fucking pissed off, dude. And they start fucking beating this guy up, dude. Like, dude, this is why, like, this is why you can't just like have it like all ages.
No.
I was getting all deep. I was like, first of all ages, and this is mainstream rave.
Right.
Like a normal rave, like the first one we went to. Remember the first one I took you guys to?
Oh, at a Fort something.
Yeah, Fortnite.
Fortnite, yeah.
Fort Cheyenne.
Yeah, Fort Cheyenne.
and someone got high.
Probably Ryan Barton.
Ryan got some drugs.
I shouldn't have said his last name. His government last name.
I mean, who cares?
Homie
number 16.
Who got way too messed up at EDC.
Yeah.
But yeah, dude, he was tripping. I remember he was like walking around like his shirt off, like angry. And then he got right into the speaker and he's like, like screaming at the speaker.
I'm like teaching you guys
tripping.
How to fucking shuffle. Like,
yeah,
just how you guys do it. Jesse and Joel are just sitting on the wall.
Yeah, they're sitting lame, and we're just turning up. Not really, but
it was
Ryan was messed. I don't know what he was on. For him to have a screaming match.
He didn't tell us about.
Had a screaming match with himself. Yeah. But I remember he was angry. Like, you would have thought he took like some steroids or something. Right? He was hyped.
He's a little hyped out of his mind. A little too much pre-workout with the test booster.
He was on that pre-workout for sure, dude.
For sure.
Oh my god, that was crazy.
You forgot about one of the main key losing stories that we've encountered.
Oh yeah.
Senior year.
So senior year, we just graduated. So we're like, dude, let's do a California trip, like celebrate. We just graduated. But it was funny is because it was the senior night thing at Six Flags. So we'll just remember that key part for the story. That was senior night. But we decided we didn't want to go. We're like, let's just do our own thing and go to California. So we already like, so I think we stayed the night at Bob's house first, right?
You guys
left in the morning. I think you met us up there.
Yeah, I met you guys up.
So I remember we get in the car. We're all ready. We're like, all right, let's grab some breakfast. I think we went somewhere. I'll just say Einstein for the sake of the story. So we're in the car about to leave. Like, we get our breakfast. We're like, cool, let's hit the road. As soon as we back out of that parking spot, the dude backed into us. And Bob's talking to his mom, and all of a sudden she just hears all of us go, oh, shit. Backed into us. So already the start of the trip, we haven't even maybe a couple miles from Bobby's house, already bad start. Luckily, it wasn't a bad accident. The dude was like, here, take my card. Just we'll handle it ourselves or whatever, because it was his fault.
Yeah, because didn't he say it was his fault, right?
Yeah, he said it was his fault. He was like, my bad. Like, here, take my card. And then we're like, cool, let's hit the road. We're like, all right, there's one little bump in the road, I guess. So everything else was smooth. So we ended up driving, and I think we got there way earlier than expected. Because remember, we were on this weird back road, like not a back road, but it's like the freeway was on one side, and we were on like there's like a fence, and we're on the other side on this one-way road, just all by ourselves, flying down it. I don't know how we got there, but I remember we were just like we got into California super early, and I forget which part, but we just ended up deciding to go to Laguna. We're like, let's go to Laguna. We'll try and camp out there. It'd be sick. So get to Laguna, and we're just chilling. We're kind of not too worried about where we want to like camp or whatever. But then we find out you can't camp at
beach.
On the beach. It's like illegal.
Yeah.
So we're like, oh shoot, what are we gonna do now? So I think we ordered like some Dominoes, and we're like, cool, let's just kind of scope the beach out, see if we can we can find a place to sleep. So we remember we went down that private area. It was like
the private beach
outside the mountain, and private. I think there was like some people like making out, and we're like, oh, don't mind us. And we found this little like crevice under the mountain or the cliff edge, whatever you want to call it. And remember, we're just chilling, and we're like, I think everyone was like, dude, this is the spot. And me being the voice of reason, I was like, no, I'm cool. I was like, you guys got to remember there's high tide at night. Like 100%. The tide's going to hit us. We're like, no, we're fine. Like we'll be like back here. Like we're good. And I'm like, dude, you guys are tripping. We're not sleeping here. And like in the middle of me saying that, boom, high tide just comes in. And our friend Bob, same thing, basketball shorts, had his key in his basketball shorts because he got up really quick. We're not sure this is what happened, but this is what I'm assuming what happened. But I think his key fell out of his pocket when he jumped up to dodge the water. And then the sea just took or the ocean just took his key from there. And then we had to sleep in the car. And I remember we kept saying it was you, like you had the key, like for whatever reason kept blaming you. We're like,
I mean, I was like pushing that fucking, we'll sleep on this private beach. I don't give a fuck about the law. And then you're like, I don't know about that, Adam. The waves. I'm like, oh, we're good, man. We'll be way back here. I'm 100%. I was pushing that shit. And you were being the voice of reason. I'm like, come on, dude, whatever. And then it happened. I was like, good call. Like,
I just remember we get to the car and we had to keep checking your bag for the key.
Really?
Yeah, we kept saying, we're like, dude, Adam, it's probably in your bag. I don't know why we kept thinking it was there. And we ended up sleeping in the car that night. And luckily, like I said in the beginning of the story, the senior night was that night at Six Flags. So we had people from our school coming out to Six Flags. So I remember we called a couple people, and they said, yeah, we'll pick up the spare key from Bob's house and bring it out to you. So we're like, sick. We got that all figured out. And then we had like the smart idea of locking the car. And we're like, yeah, we'll just grab what we need, lock the car, leave, and we'll get the keys. And the people that were bringing the keys out to us, for whatever reason, they're like, oh, we can't bring the keys out anymore. And we're like, what? What are you talking about? Why can't we bring the keys? They're like, yeah, Laguna is I would say like an hour, 45 minutes to an hour drive away from Valencia, which is where Six Flags is. And we're like, oh my gosh. So I remember, I think we called Bob's aunt.
My aunt.
Your aunt picked us up after Six Flags.
Oh.
But Bob's, remember, his cousin came and picked us up from Laguna and took us to Ross. And we got remember we got an outfits for whatchamacallit, for Six Flags senior night. We all bought the same polo.
Really?
The Black Ralph. That. You don't remember that? We all had the same polo on. We went back to his aunt's house, and his aunt took us to Six Flags. We met up with the group, and that was a good time. And then because it goes from, I think it was like 9 at night till like 5, 6 in the morning. And I remember we were just huddled up in that little field in front of Six Flags, waiting for your aunt to come pick us up. And I remember your aunt was cracking me up because she was trying to tell us, like, she was trying to talk to us, and we were all just like, asleep in her car, and she's like, "Oh, okay, well, I'm just talking to myself." Like she knew she was talking to
Yeah.
herself, but, like continued to go, and I was like, "Oh, such a sweet aunt," but I'm like, I'm too tired right now. And then we got to her house, and she baked us pancakes.
Hell yeah, dude.
For breakfast. But anyway, we got the key, and we got out of there, man. It was crazy.
Dude, what? That was such a crazy ass trip, dude.
Dude, super great, and how everything just worked out in the end.
Yeah,
was nuts.
for real, dude. I mean, it was doomed from the start, but ended perfect.
Ended perfectly. Yeah. It was great.
Senior night was fun.
Senior night was freaking nuts. I remember that. That was just like such a cool idea, just to hang out with fellow high schoolers and just party, dude. Party all night long.
Dude. They had a DJ. I love this music.
I love this. Oh, I think it was like BET was there or something like that. Black Entertainment Television, and they had like some like concert thing. I remember that was pretty cool. Hell yeah. So we were just partying. Dude, speaking of, since it's like spooky October, Spookytober,
Spookfest.
Dude, I'm pretty sure your aunt's house was haunted, dude. Because remember we're all laying on the couch, and your aunt was like, "Hey, I have like a spare bedroom if anyone wants to go up there and sleep." And I was just like, at first I was just laying there, but she kind of same thing. She was like, "Oh, well, I guess I'm just like talking to myself." And I was like, "Oh no, I heard." I was like, "I'll go up there and I'll go take one for the team." Well, not really take one for the team. I'm gonna sleep in a bed, so not too bad. So I remember just going in there, and I'm like laying in the bed, and like already like the room kind of looked like something you see in an old scary movie. Like it had this like old TV, like weird porcelain dolls and like old wallpaper. But dude, I remember just like walking into that room and like laying in the bed, and I just felt this like overwhelming energy, like force just like pressed on me. Like have you ever like walked in a room and you're like the energy just seems off?
Yeah.
That's what I felt, dude. And I was just like, I felt just this weird, and like I couldn't like really move, and like I was like, dude, like I could have like cut the energy with a butter knife. How thick it was. And I remember just like getting out of there, laying back down. So I was just like, yeah, I'm cool right here. And she's like, "Oh, what's wrong?" I was like, "Oh, I figured the pancakes were almost ready." I was like, I don't want to be in there. But dude, there's something there, bro. Something at a good old Aunt Bullock's house.
Yeah, dude. But I love her house so much, dude.
Dude, it's fat. It's like on a ranch, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's a ranch. It's like, it looks over the fucking horsey ranch. Like it's on a hill, dude. Looks over her horsey ranch. She like keeps all the horses. It's like a horsey hotel.
Horsey hotel.
And she races them too.
Oh, dang. I think I remember you guys talking about that. But yeah, it was a nice house. And they like built it, right?
Themselves, yeah, they built it. Yeah. And they built in the ghost.
They built in that ghost room. Yeah.
We got to add a ghost feature.
Yeah, we need that ghost feature. A room where you can't breathe, dude. Oh, man, that was bad.
Zero oxygen.
Yeah, zero oxygen.
Oh, man, so many stories, man.
Dude, so many stories. You can just go on for days, dude.
Yeah, for real. So, how's any spooky news on the internet lately?
On the internet? Oh yeah, I was gonna tell you. I saw this thing, but scientists say the movie Sinister is the scariest movie.
Really?
Like, yeah. Let me pull up Sinister Science.
Dude, I love the movie Sinister. I mean, it's definitely not like in my top 10, but it's definitely in my top 13. Like, I'm gonna be honest, it's a pretty scary horror film.
Dude, this movie scared the crap out of me. I remember.
Really?
I remember going to the theater. I was probably like, when did this movie even come out? Like 2000. I want to say like 12, maybe. Let's see. It was after high school. I know that. Yeah, 2012 is when it came out. And I remember watching this movie, and then I went to house sit my uncle's house. And I remember I had like all the lights on, and except for the one in the bedroom I was sleeping in, but I had like the door open. I remember just like middle of the night, like I'm kind of like finally dozing off. The dog just like gets up, he's like, "Arr," and he's just barking at nothing. And I was like, oh well, I'm staying up. I'm staying up forever. But
You said forever.
yeah, forever said I'm unfortunately not going to sleep. So the science they let's see, to conduct that this was the scariest movie. Let's see. We learned an actual scientific study called the Science of Scare Project, and it's meant to answer the question once and for all using actual research. So this study conducted by Broadband Choices, what they did is they tracked the heart rates of 50 people of different ages who watched over 100 hours of scary movies. After that exhaustive research, they were able to narrow down a list of what they concluded are the 35 most terrifying movies ever made, and the results will probably surprise you. You can see the top 35, and they have like a thing down below. So the ultimate horror movie was Sinister. But before we dive deeper into that, we'll see the scary movies. But number 2 was Insidious, which the first Insidious was pretty scary.
Yeah, it was.
That was a good movie.
Really
number
good.
3 is The Conjuring. Number 4 is Hereditary. 5, Paranormal Activity. Number 6, It Follows. Number 7, The Conjuring 2. 8, The Babadook. Have you ever seen that movie, The Babadook?
No,
I think it's like a foreign film.
I've seen it on American Dad.
I've seen it on American Dad. Number 9 was The Descent, and number 10 was The Visit. But basically what they did to do this, or what this study showed, basically the study conducted by fitting a heart rate monitor on the participants in this, and seeing how much their heart rates would rise above their resting heart rates during a particular scary movie. And the movie that ranked the scariest was Scott Derrickson's 2012 film Sinister. So basically during Sinister, they said the average heart rate of viewers rose to 86 BPM, which is a 32% increase. That was the highest rise in BPM of any movie in the study. A little bit eyebrow raising is that the entire top 10 consists of movies from the past decade and a half. They said the classic horror movies were among the top 30, but much lower than you would expect. They said one of the scariest movies, The Shining, came in at only 33 BPM, I'm assuming. And so. But what were you going to say?
But I mean, scary, once you get exposed to something, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's not scary anymore.
Right.
So, Sinister is a very scary movie, right? And Insidious too.
Mm-hmm.
But you can't really compare like old-timey movies to that. We're so surprised that Dracula didn't come in. Like, all Dracula did was just like, and there was this, black and white. Like, how is that scary?
Right. I don't think it was like. I don't think it was movies like that. I think it was more like older movies like The Exorcist, Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Okay.
So they were just saying it's crazy how the top 10 was all like these recent movies that or recent movies that came out. They said the biggest jump scares by heart rate. I think so. The first one was Insidious. It was 133 BPM. Then Sinister followed up with 131 BPM, and then The Exorcist 3 with 130, and then The Conjuring with 129, and then The Descent with 122. But yeah, so I guess Sinister by scientific study is the scariest. So they said the average heart rate across the movie, the average resting BPM was 65. And then once the movie was going, it was at 86. So there's like 32% difference. And then the highest spike was that 131. But crazy stuff, dude.
Crazy stuff. Dude, the Insidious, I'm pretty sure it's Insidious, dude. The fucking evil demon was fucking creepy, dude. And the jump scares were one like my top favorite. Like I don't know if you remember Insidious where like there's like a guy on the balcony.
Uh-huh.
He's like walking back and forth and he just
Oh, that
comes
was
through.
scary, dude.
Oh
that
my! That's one
me
of my
out.
favorite, bro. It gets me every time, man.
Dude,
Like
I'm getting
makes
little
me feel.
goosies.
I'm like, yes, like that is a good jump scare. Like and they were so good at using sound effects. Like that was like one of like the first movies that really used really loud sound effects to freak you out. Or the one where it was like either the mom or the dad was standing there and just moved its head and the demon was right there
behind them.
Oh my gosh, so good. Woo!
One of the scenes that scared me, I think when the kid was asleep in his room, and then he just looks in the corner, and you just see that like just tall figure just start rising up. I was like, oh, it's just like a shadow man. And I remember every time, like after I saw the movie, when I'd sleep in my room, I'd leave my blinds open so the street light would shine into my room. I'm like, no freaking shadow man. No shadow man's coming in my room tonight.
A bunch of like LED lights in your corners.
I'm like, nope.
No shadows allowed.
They're not gonna catch me slipping. Not today. Not freaking today, dude.
Fantastic, man. That's awesome that they did kind of like a science experience about like just heart rate and just showing like what people are actually scared of. Because some of that shit's cheap, right? Like it scares you, but you're like, come on, dude.
It's like, come on, man.
That's a little cheap.
It's a little sheep stuff. But
yeah.
What were you gonna say?
Oh, I was gonna say, speaking of films and films, you see it on a screen, right? Mm-hmm. So LG just came out with a fucking a brand new roll-up TV. Yeah, dude.
So you just roll the TV, like
roll it up.
Roll it up.
You just roll it. It's just like it's see-through. You roll it up and you just put it on whatever wall. It's a fucking TV. Guess the price tag, bro. Just guess.
I'm assuming anywhere over $1,000. Well, depending on the sizes, I guess, right?
Yeah, you don't I don't remember the size, but the price tag rings us in at $60,000.
$60,000?
$60,000 fucking dollars for the first LG rolled up OLED TV, bro. What do you think?
God.
You gonna get one?
Hey, maybe. It's very convenient, dude, and you could take it with you anywhere. And it's like, hey, let me just throw up my TV real quick. They're like, well, how are you carrying a TV with you? I'd be like, oh, it's right here, a little roll-up TV. That's actually pretty cool.
Put it on the wall and like, look, it's The Conjuring. Oh, it's, you know what I'm saying? Like you can watch all the horror movies during the spooky season, as you want, Yeah,
during the spooky season. And that makes me, I'm really interested in the science behind that and what the actual like specs and how they made it.
Yeah, so it's 65 inches.
Oh,
4K,
wow.
And it's 4K. OLED.
OLED.
Yeah.
65 inches, that is crazy. And I could see that being 60,000 because who else is doing that? No one. Oh, and I guess it just disappears. When you turn it off, you don't see it. Oh, you don't see the TV?
Yeah, it's like I said, like it's clear, right?
Oh, it's a clear thing. Oh, okay.
So it's 100% clear. So you turn your TV off, no more TV. It's just a sticker on the wall.
Oh shoot.
$60,000, bro.
That is crazy. Yeah, I'd really want to know the specs on it, like how they made it.
How do you roll it up?
You roll up TV. Roll up TV screen. Watch the 65-inch TV roll up like a yoga mat. Let's see. CNET did a little thing. The bad news, it's $60,000. Let's see if they have any, just kind of skimming through it to see if they had any like details on how they made it. But yeah, this looks crazy.
Yeah.
Where it rolls back up. It must be something with the screen. They have to have something in there to where it could just roll up and disappear like that. That's pretty dope.
What is technology?
Dude, it's going crazy. I tell you what, once I save up $60,000, you know exactly what I'm buying. this
hopefully,
LG roll-up OLED TV.
To our fans out there, you can find the $60,000 LG TV that rolls up on our Amazon list and our OnlyFans wishes, right?
And our OnlyFans wishes.
So if you got anyone out there that wants to buy us this, we'll put you on the episode. We'll name an episode right after you.
Yeah, we'll name the episode after you.
Yes.
And you can just tell us about your life, and
We'll just review your life and how you got those funds to buy us that TV.
The whole episode would be about you, man.
Yeah.
Or woman.
Or
dolphin, whatever you identify as.
Yeah. Cisgender, non-binary, whatever. They, she, him.
They, she, him.
We're all equal here.
But if anybody wants to, so the scientific study gave us 30 scary movies or 35 scary movies. So I mean, if you're looking for something to watch during this scary time, we can go through it. So we have number 1 was Sinister, 2 Insidious, 3 The Conjuring, 4 Hereditary, which we did an episode on
last week.
5 Paranormal Activity. That was a pretty good one, actually.
Oh, yeah.
It Follows at 6, 7 The Conjuring 2, number 8 The Babadook, number 9 The Descent, and number 10 The Visit. So this will get your BPM rising to about an 80, an average heart rate. And then actually 35 movies is a lot of movies, but there's some good movies. You got Friday the 13th. The Exorcist came in at number 17. Interesting. That's a boring movie.
Dude, I can never finish it. I just fall asleep. It's just like my BPM's at 10 when I'm watching that shit.
You're at 10. I'll never watch that, dude. I'll never watch it.
Really?
Yeah, I'll never watch it. It's just too real, man. Too real. Too real. Oh, Scream was on here? That's pretty funny. What? I found that more a little comical.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
Let's see. Nightmare on Elm Street, A Quiet Place is a good film as well. I could see that with just a few jump scares. That came in at number 12. Number 11 is The Ring. I remember being a kid watching The Ring, and that freaked me out. I slept in my mom and dad's bed for at least a week. Little 7-year-old Ken, or I don't even know how old I was.
Little Ken just chilling with the parentals.
With the parentals. When did The Ring come out?
You said
in 2002. So yeah, I was probably like 7 or 8.
Yeah, you're like, Papa's scared.
Yeah, I was in 2nd grade when this came out. Freaked the heck out of me.
Bro, I was trying to watch The Ring when you were trying to run away from it. I'm like, Mom and Dad, you're not letting me watch these? I'm going to watch them just because. And I fell in love with horror.
I was trying to watch the tape. I was trying to be in there, you know.
I was calling around on the black market like, yo, let me get this actual Ring tape.
Let me get this
curses going.
I need the actual VHS tape, please. The one that they watched.
Yeah. I'm trying to get fucking haunted up in here.
That scared the crizzap out of me, dude. Never again, man. And then it was weird. Like, for whatever reason, I always watched scary movies. Like, it was just the cool thing to do. Go with your friends, and you get some girls to tag along. You guys. Yeah, you're like, ooh, little jump scares. Yeah. You hold them.
Little
whoa. I remember this one time we went to some scary movie, and like our friend, like it was like a group of us and a bunch of friends. They like sat in a row, but it must have been a newer movie because the theater was packed, so we couldn't get a bunch of seats together. So 2 of us had to like sit far away. So it was like me and this other girl, and like we sat up on the top of the last row, and we're sitting there, and she's like, oh, why don't we pretend make out, and like we'll mess up our hair and then tell everybody we made out the whole time during the movie. But like in my mind I was like, why don't we just like really make out? but for her to even acknowledge me and pretend to make out with me, dude, I was all for it.
You're like, I'm a little hard right now.
And like, so telling everybody, they're like, no way, you didn't do that, dude. I was like, dude, you already know me, bro. The make out king, man.
That's fucking hilarious, dude. All I remember is, dude, movie theaters back in the day were the hottest fucking hookup places, bro. Like that was like the shit. Let's fucking get a hand job in the fucking movie theater, even though we're just friends.
We're just friends. Just something like you and your boys going to the movies, dude, just rubbing one out real quick.
It's just like fucking yanking it. Like, bro, we're watching them. Yeah, but this is hot.
Yeah, dude, I never did anything kinky or whatever you want to call it in a movie theater. I was always there to watch.
Never hooked up in a movie theater, bro?
Nope. Dude, I felt like there's too many people around. I was like,
that was the best part.
A little risky, a little risky for the biscuit, bro.
Dude, I remember at one time, like I was in a movie theater and I was with a girl, and then there was like another couple in the front, and there was another other way in the back, and like I heard this. What's going on back there? I look back, dude. They're fucking laid down on the fucking.
Oh damn! They put the little armrest up.
Yeah, dude. They said, I got. I said, man. Oh, good for him. Because like I've only ever like gotten like a hand job or like made out, you know, did a little going for the dip, you know.
Chip and dip, dude.
Like DJ in a little bit, you know.
Little DJ.
Like I did the fucking music for, you know, the Lord of the Rings. Wow, sick soundtrack, dude.
Sick soundtrack. Yeah, I
never had like actual like slam a jammer, you know, right into that pocket.
So the only kind of action I was getting in a theater was like from my candy or popcorn, dude. Yeah. And that butter grease all over my hand. Yeah. Say, ooh, this is good. Oh man.
Like, going into the popcorn, dude, and you're just like, oh, whoa, what's this? Wow.
Got a hole at the bottom.
Why are you so excited?
Must really love popcorn. Dude, now that I'm thinking, like all the movie theaters I sat in, who knows what went on, dude?
Oh my gosh, dude.
Who knows?
Bad
stuff. Bad.
Like, movie theater is my sanctuary when it comes to just like places I like to go. Like, I go to a movie theater, I just like reset. Like, life disappears, right? It's dark, comfy seats, big screen, good for, you know, propaganda and programming. And I just turn off just life and it's just like, just tell me how it is, right?
Yeah, let me be programmed.
I'm like, Hollywood, just take me there. Like, this is how you're supposed to act. Okay.
So this is it. Actually, speaking of theaters, I went finally recently to a movie theater. I went last Thursday. I went to go see they were doing like a special premiere. Not, I guess you can call it premiere, but they're playing Neo Tokyo's Akira in theater, so in 4K. So any of you anime fans out there, like
anime,
this was like one of like the biggest anime films, and like watching it, I was like, this is cool, but it's a deep story for sure. But yeah, it was weird, like wearing a mask and going in, and like your ears start to hurt for a while if you have the masks that go around your ear. But honestly, no one was checking in, so I was just like, screw it, let me get this thing off. What I did, I took one ear off, so it was kind of like hanging right there. So just in case someone walked in, I'm like, oh, I'm masked up for show.
For sure. Dude,
but
in Ohio, they don't care.
Oh, you don't have to wear a mask in there?
Not in movie theaters. No one really, like, they just want you to wear it to like walk in and then you take it off.
Yeah, they're like, if you have like candy or food or anything, you can take the mask off, obviously, if you have like a drink and things like that. But if you're just chilling, they're like, we recommend you keep the mask on. So me just being a good citizen, you know, kept the mask on until like an hour in the movie. I was like, my ears hurt. Let me just skip. No, what no one knows won't hurt them.
Yeah. Dude, speaking of mask, dude, I was at fucking Petco, right? And my dumb ass was like, I'm gonna bring little Chloe. So I bring little Chloe, right? And I was kind of in a hurry because I gotta go to sleep, you know?
Right.
At that early work time, right?
Ooh, that.
So like I'm like going in with Chloe, just like looking at her, and she always distracts the fuck out of me. So I'm just like, oh puppy, you know. I just become a dumbass. And I'm like, you want some bones? And we're like, got her some bones, got her some food. So dude, I got a big old bag of food, like the extra large bags, right? Mm-hmm. Shoulder, right? Got her a bag of bones, like a medium sized bag of bones. Then a bag of bones. And then I got her something else. Some CBD or something. I don't know. Grabbed it. Yeah. Go up to the counter with Chloe, right? And Chloe's like running around, you know. She's like, people. Drama queen. And then like the guy's like checking out this girl, right? Like at the counter.
As he should, right?
Right? He's like, credit card, please. Okay. Homeboy stops what he's doing, comes over to me. You need a mask on. Forgot my mask, and I didn't even think.
I didn't even know.
So I'm like this, with 2 bags in this hand, dog food on my shoulder, bro. Chloe in this hand. He goes, you gotta wear a mask. I'm like, out of the fucking store, dude. Like I'm about to leave.
Yes, I'm just checking out. Yeah.
They got a fucking plastic shield and a mask on. Like, what are you doing? What are you, China? So I like walk.
Should just.
Yeah, that's what I did, dude. The girl's like, oh, I can take you over here. So I just go kind of like this thing, right? The shoulder. Oh, yeah, just here. It's just fucking awkward, bro. I'm like, fuck, man. These people make me feel like shit.
Right? And they're like, dude, you see me with all this stuff in my hand. Yeah.
And my pup.
And you've been in there for how long? And then finally someone wants to be like, mask. Put it on.
Boy, get over here. You put a mask on.
He's not wearing a mask. Oh, man. That's crazy. Have you tried the CBD stuff out on your pup?
Yeah.
How does the pup like it? Just go straight to sleep?
No, I think we might have to do 2 treats because like it only had 2.5 milligrams in it.
Oh, okay.
For 1 treat. So she might need like 6 because she's a rowdy girl.
So it doesn't even calm her down at all?
No, it kind of makes her actually more hyper. She's like, I'm fucking high, bro.
I feel alive.
She's like, I can think even more. So she's like, instead of going beep, she's like, beep, like a little louder, you know, in her head.
Just extra hyper.
Yeah, she's like, what?
So I feel it now, Mr. Krabs. I feel it now. Oh my gosh, dude. That's great. Because I saw this video, and as someone, they gave their dog, it was like a TikTok. They gave their dog the CBD stuff, or I don't know if it was treats or whatever. And like they show the dog, he's like all happy, and then it's like after, and you see the dog's like you just like his teeth are like he can't even keep his mouth open. He's just chilling, and I was like, I wonder if that's what happens to the little Chloe pups. Well, she gets knocked out.
She's like, yo, I'm a wolf. You gotta fucking tranquilize my ass for me to settle down. Wolf. I'm a fucking wolf, bro. I'm a wolf breed. I'm definitely not half. I'm full. I'm 1% pup. I'm 99% wolf and 1% pup.
It's not even. I'm just a wolf at this point.
Yeah, at this point. Who are we fooling, bro?
Yeah, who are we fooling?
We got like, Malamute on my birth certificate. Like, what do you mean, you fucking liars? I'm a fucking wolf.
What's that? There's some dog food that's out, and it's like release their inner wolf or something like that. I forget what it was called, but like the commercial, like it shows the dog, and then it shows some shots of a wolf running, and they're like, eat this food to I know eat like their ancestors.
Like, and it like turns into the dog. What?
Ooh,
spooky time,
ghosties, dude. Getting extra spooky.
We got some extra spook.
Extra spook. What's happening?
God, what's going on here? Dude, it just turns into like a portal. It's the ring.
I was like, Get sucked in.
Kendall!
Kendall is never to be seen again. Yeah, I don't know why I did that.
That's fucking creepy because, dude, it went like, it looked like it did like a fake turn on and then it turned on.
Yeah, and then it turned on.
What the fuck?
Let's turn it off.
Spooky on the podcast.
Extra, and this is live.
And this is live right now. This is not edited. We did not stage this. Look, the remote is literally on his fucking bed.
I had to get it from my bed.
Oh my gosh.
No one else in the room.
Spookfest. Are we angering the Satan?
The spirits are unhappy with this pod.
Yeah. He's like, Kendall, I see you through the TV.
This one's ghost approved.
Ghost approved.
I think it's this wig, dude. I'm channeling the inner wig spirits.
Dude, you crossed out your third eye, so it's like...
I crossed it out.
We can tag them now.
Attack them now. Get them.
Get them.
Dude, has nothing to do with wolves or anything, but have you seen that video, that dude hiking? And I think it was like a mountain lion or something, was just like,
oh my gosh,
stalking up on the trail. Dude, what would you do in that situation?
Exactly what he was doing. Bro, he's like, dude, I'm not trying to die, bro. Get the fuck back. Little kitty, it's okay, little kitty. It's okay. Just bring it down. Dude, it was like...
Yeah, he kept like jumping at him.
Oh my gosh, dude.
My heart was racing.
Oh god. It would just stop, dude. I'm like, what?
Now that's spooky, dude.
That is so... You want to talk about ghosts and fucking monsters? That's a fucking monster. That's a real life monster. That is a murderer. That's a serial killer right there, dude.
Just imagine if it would have leaped at... Oh, it would have just took that dude down.
And we would have saw... He's like... Oh, kitty!
What was the one, I think in Utah, where the dude like he knew like jujitsu or like some sort of fighting style, and I think he was attacked by a mountain lion and he choked it out.
Yes,
dude, he's like he's like, go to sleep, go to sleep.
He did an iRobot, bro. He's like,
just think how badass that is, dude. They're like, dude, you could pick up so many chicks with that.
God.
So many, bro.
Dude, he needs to start a podcast about his fucking balls.
Dude, yeah, size of
even his balls, dude, need to just speak about his ballsiness, you know?
Dude, he's out there slaying right now. I mean, unless he's married, you know, understand.
Yeah, understand.
If he's not, dude, yeah, I freaking choked out a mountain lion. Girls
he just like walks in, dude.
Yeah, you did, huh? Getting all hot and sweaty, huh?
Like, oh, you're a mutual fund advisor? Well, I fucking wrestled a fucking bear and a mountain lion. What's up, bitch? She's like, oh my gosh, marry me!
Choke me out like you did that mountain
yes. Lion. There we go. That's the quote of the day.
Quote of the day. Dude. Oh man, dude, I remember I used to be I'm still scared of mountain lions, but I remember I was like, I don't think after I watched that video, I'm like, I can go take on a mountain lion.
They look like a bunch of pussies.
Yeah, a bunch of pussies. But I used to be frightened, and I remember I went to Mount Charleston, which is here in Nevada. But I went out there and we, for a family friend's birthday, they rented out this log cabin or some cabin. It was pretty cool. But I remember one of my friend's dads was talking about a mountain lion, how they can open doors with their mouths and like stuff like that, or like just open doors. And I remember just being like 8 years old and like hearing that, and I would not go to sleep. I was like, dude, a mountain lion's gonna just open the door and just attack us. But I don't know if that's true or not. But if that is, that's pretty scary.
That is some scary ass shit.
So don't fight mountain lions.
Dude, so you're talking about TikTok, right?
Uh-huh.
I heard there's a bud over here as a TikTok star now. His name's Kentrell. Hey,
I've been on
the
a couple TikToks here and there, man.
Let's go, dude.
Just doing what I can, man. Just doing my good, civil duty, I guess.
Damn,
Just
got a
making
famous
some
one here.
Yeah, man. Just
TikTok certified.
Just have some friends who do TikTok, and they let me be in a couple of vids, and I couldn't thank them more than that.
Hell yeah. Hey, does he get paid?
I believe so. He was kind of going over it, but the way he just I can't fully remember what how he described it, but actually, fun fact, I did pitch if he wanted to be a guest on the show, and he was down. Let's go. We'll have him explain it. So exclusive TikTok interview. Not
TikTok
sure
star.
But it is in the works. Do you have TikTok? Do you?
No. I downloaded it and I was like, this looks like the most spamish, like shitty app I've ever seen in my life. So I immediately deleted it. I was like, they're definitely stealing my info.
Dude, I could sit on there for hours.
I know.
Just watching videos.
I just fuck with Reels. I'm on Reels. I like Reels.
Because it's real.
It's real, yeah. And it's Instagram, and that's I literally I checked my usage on Instagram. It said I was on Instagram yesterday for 3 hours.
Oh dang! I'm on for you can accumulate all the time I'm on Instagram, and it'll maybe be 10 minutes. Dude, I literally not long.
I'm going on 3 different fucking Instagram. I was like,
we
got the First Way Travel, and then we got the Chloe Lux Pub, and then we got the fucking luxandfluff.com.
Lux and Fluff.
We got luxury spa products, and we got dog products for all your doggy and self needs. You need to clean yourself, but also your dog. Luxandfluff.com. Luxandfluff.com.
Where you get all your pet grooming and human grooming needs.
And it's actually one of our sponsors of the show.
Sponsor time.
Luxandfluff.com.
Lux and Flux. Follow them on Instagram at
luxandfluff.com.
That's what I thought it was, but I was like, I don't want to bomb it.
Yeah.
Not bomb it.
It's actually fluffandlux.com on Instagram.
Someone
already took the Lux and Fluff.
So we had to reverse it. Fluff and Flux. Where we always put fluff first.
Fuck, dude, that's sick that you're a TikTok star. Yeah. My homie, his girlfriend, I call her Wheels, right? Because she's in a wheelchair.
Oh, damn.
Right?
I was thinking she was fast, but
no,
maybe
dude.
in the chair she's fast, dude. You never know. Oh, damn.
Brutal car accident.
She's
16 years old. But besides that.
So this just got dark.
Yeah. Dark alert.
Yeah, dark alert. Edge.
But, I've never said it to her face, so.
So if she watches this will be the first.
Yeah. But dude, she has a TikTok. Okay. And she's getting paid too.
Oh, that's what's up.
Right? So she gets she gets 100,000 views. She's doing all these tricks with her wheelchair. We went to the shooting range, dude. She shot a bunch of guns, did some tricks on the wheelchair, dude. She said, "It's good." To Post Malone,
Say, hey, bam, this.
Yeah, but I was like, what? That's so crazy because they just get 15 cents, 20 cents or something, I guess. Something like that. It's a minimal amount of money, but you're still getting paid to do cool videos. This.
And then I'm assuming it gets higher and higher with more views and followers.
Yeah, we're doing this for no money, so.
Yeah, for fun. Yeah.
Get a couple cents. That's not so bad.
I'll take a couple cents.
Yeah.
Couple cents a view. Hopefully you rack up $1,
Yeah, a nice dollar, dude. You go get a
dollar.
Some tea.
Yeah, some tea. $1 can go a long way on a dollar menu, dude. That could feed me for a lifetime.
Dude, it's crazy because I used to think those teas, what were there? Arizona iced teas, they were 99 cents. I was like, oh, this is the healthy choice. Everyone else is getting Mountain Dew and Coca-Cola. I'm like, this is healthy. It's only 99 cents too, and just fucking dude. I used to drink those like they're running out fucking style.
Oh, just pound them.
But then you see that they're actually just as bad as soda.
Oh yeah, just as bad.
Just as much sugar or even more.
Full of sugary goodness.
That drug, the sugar drug.
What was your favorite flavor?
I don't know. I usually don't have favorites on anything. I'm pretty like whatever.
Right.
And I literally have no clue what the flavors were back in the day. Wasn't there like a mango one maybe?
Yes, there is a mango one. They got the mango, raspberry. You got your classic sweet tea. I think they have the green tea one. It's like the ginseng.
That's the one I liked.
Yeah, ginseng one. Yeah.
I'm a liar. That's the one I like. I just forgot the flavors.
And then the Arnold Palmer one, and it has a picture of Arnold just getting ready to swing.
I just remember going to Vaughn's. I'm like, Mom, can we please get the 50-50 Arnold Palmer, dude? It's like lemonade and tea.
Lemonade.
They had it in the carton.
Oh yeah.
They had it in the carton. Like, Mom, look, it's in a carton. It's not bad.
It's not bad if it's in a carton.
No, we're just gonna get some milk from some cow.
In a real carton.
It's a real carton. 2%.
2%. Speaking of lemonade, have you ever had Calypso?
Oh,
dude,
yes.
So good.
So good.
I was turned on to those back in my stoner days, bro. When I used to
little 420.
After just got done blazing it up with the boys, we walked into the 7-Eleven, and my friend's like, dude, you got to try this. I was like, all right. Opened it. Dude, flavors were just bursting. And I was like, I saw the flavors just escape my mouth. I was like, that is crazy.
You said down the hatch.
Throwing it back, dude.
Throwing it back.
I was like,
whoa.
too delicious. Yeah, Calypso's good. That and then strawberry or like filled donuts were my high choice.
Dude, those are so fucking random.
Jelly filled donuts. That was it. Back when I was a stoner boy. He was a stoner boy. He said, "See you later, boy."
Fuck, dude. So, my favorite food or whatever, when it comes to being high, is anything sour, right?
Right.
Anything salty, or anything chewy, like some good old gums.
Some good old gummies.
So some Trollolis, right? Is that
what it's called? Trolley.
Yeah, dude, I could eat a whole bag of those, which I actually just bought from fucking the $5 store. What is it called? Over the Hills. Yeah, 5 and Below.
Oh, they just opened a few of those in Vegas.
Oh, really?
Got a couple 5 and Belows.
Sick.
Sickety sick. Come sponsor us.
Yeah, sponsor us, guys.
I think the worst thing I ever had when I was high was like, I think chocolate. Chocolate's not good when you're high. I think it's because your mouth's already like dry and like,
oh, dude,
you need like some juicy flavors, like Starburst or something, like just a flavor explosion right in your mouth.
Dude, I took an edible last night and I woke up and I was so dry. Like my eyes were dry, my throat was dry. I'm like, I'm like talking to my boss, still a little high. I'm like, yeah, man, I'll try harder. Like,
I'll work harder.
He's like, you're fucking high. I'm like, no, boss, I'm not.
No, boss, I promise I'm not. What kind of edibles do you take?
There's some good old Colorado gummies.
Ooh, some gummies.
These little gummies.
Mm-hmm. And then what do? You just go to sleep, or are you?
No, I lied to you. Again, it's not a gummy because we have gummies and we have chocolates.
Ooh, okay.
Chocolates.
Chocolate.
Some THC chocolates, bro. Put them in the mouth. Watch some Bob's Burgers. Eat some food. Like, dude. Yesterday, I got off early. I went to work. I drove an hour and 7 minutes for them. Like, looks like you guys got to go home. I'll give you 4 hours.
I'll give you 4 hours.
Whatever. So I drive home, dude. I just got high, and I just ate food all fucking day, bro. Just laid in bed, just like, my shoulder was hurting. I was just like, you know what? I'm just gonna throw back some edibles, smoke a little, do a photo shoot with the girly.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Nice. The photos coming out soon or what?
Oh yeah, dude, they're already out.
They're already out on the gram or what?
On the fucking OnlyFans, bro.
Oh, dude, I gotta check out your OnlyFans.
Yeah.
Do I get like a free, maybe like a free one-time view or something?
Maybe.
That's the boy, dude. Ask the girl. Say, hey, our boy wants to see our OnlyFans. It's like a trial. I could get like a
little trial, a little 7-day trial.
Yeah, 7-day trial. See what I like, you know. So
yeah.
See if I want to subscribe.
Yeah, for real.
Support my friend.
Yeah. We should start our OnlyFans.
I'm down, dude.
We can call it Only Mans. You know?
Only Mans. Only Stands.
Only bands.
Only bands. Only grams.
Bro. Did you hear about California trying to cancel trick-or-treating?
I could see that happening.
They said no trick-or-treating. But dude, everyone's wearing a mask. What do you mean? You can't go trick-or-fucking-treating.
They're saying even if you wear a mask, you have to wear a mask under it.
What?
Crazy, right? I would be so heated.
We're all losing our fucking brains, dude. Where's the science? There's literally no science right now. They used to say that it was droplets, right? Mm-hmm. Let's say just like a running right?
Yeah.
COVID-19.
Nice.
Right? Someone has some droplets. They go, oh, dude.
Yeah.
Right? Oh. You just instantly it's in your ear, like you got COVID-19. No. But they're saying it's aerosol.
Oh, it's aerosol.
Even just talking or whatever,
mm-hmm.
right? Just like normal talking or breathing or whatever, dude. It spreads it. Like you cough, it's going to come out the side of your mask, especially if it's not what was it? Like the mask with the fucking filters and shit.
Oh, the filters in it. Yep.
If it's just like a cloth mask, that's not gonna do anything.
No.
And if you're 6 feet apart, it can still reach you.
Mm-hmm. Because they're saying when you cough, like the projectile speed of it is so fast. It's like, so it's just of course it's gonna hit you super
fucking
fast.
Missile launch, dude.
Yeah, fucking literally.
You're like COVID-19.
COVID-19 bombed.
But dude, speaking of trick-or-fucking-treating, what's this week's movie, bro? The week of the movie.
It rhymes with a little trick and it rhymes with a little treat. Put those together.
Trick or Treat 2007.
Yeah, this movie came out in 2007. I think I was telling you this last year. So Universal Studios has their Halloween Horror Nights. So it's like they do the whole park in this, like they have the haunted houses and stuff like that, and they make it all scary. I guess the theme last year was Trick or Treat. And it's funny, I haven't seen this movie until now, so this was my first time seeing it. I remember it being a thing, but yeah, so I was like, oh, this is crazy. I don't know what this is. Little sack people, just running around. So what am I even watching, dude? What am I even looking at? So yeah, dude, Trick or Treat is the movie. Do you wanna talk about what it is for the viewers? Because there could be people like me who have not seen this movie until now.
So Trick or Treat came out in 2007, right? And
2007.
It was where the movie came from was based on a short story.
Short story.
And then a short story became a comic. And then a comic became a movie. And it's my all-time favorite Halloween-themed movie. I watch it every October. This movie has multiple plot lines, amazing cast, and it just, every turn, it just blows your mind. You see different point of views, and it is not really scary. It's just just literally glorifies what like the pagan ritual of Halloween is. Because that's what it is. It's a pagan themed like holiday.
Mm-hmm.
That's where Halloween kind of stems from, and it kind of just gives you this idea that Halloween needs to be protected, and there's creatures that protect it, and the whole point of Halloween is for everyone to dress up and to kind of protect yourself from the ghouls and the goblins and the demons that come out on the day of reckoning, which is Halloween, October 31st, 2020, the end of the world. Dun, dun, dun.
This is Halloween. This is Halloween. And yeah, like you said, it's like different stories. There's like let's see, how many of them were there? There's 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 4 different stories, all into one movie, one action-packed movie. And like Adam was saying, and it also has like some comedy elements in there too. You know, you can get a little chuckle here and there out of the movie. So it doesn't take itself too seriously, which is good. But yeah, like you said, the cast, they have Anna Paquin. She plays Lori. But you also would have seen her in that what's that vampire show, True Blood?
True Blood.
Yeah, true. I have like a weird, edgy crush on her, but
sick.
Yeah, she's an attractive lady. But yeah, Trick or Treat, dude. Trick or Treat was a good film. You know, not too bad if you're like me and you just don't like scary movies. I did pull up some little fun facts about the movie. So the movie Trick or Treat, they were actually thinking of different names for it, and they ended up coming to Trick or Treat. Some of these titles included Halloween Terrors, Jack-o'-lantern Tales, October 31st, and then finally they ended up with Trick or Treat. But there was already a movie that was named Trick or Treat. So what they did was, instead of or, they put the R there instead, Trick or Treat. So that's a little interesting to see.
100%, man. Trick or Treat, perfect name.
Trick or Treat.
Trick or Treat, which all the little boys and girls and humans alike say during this, blessed holiday of Halloween.
Oh, and they actually. Oh, what were you gonna say? Didn't mean to cut you
I was
off.
just gonna go into the plot and kind of like.
Oh, before we get in the plot, it was my bad. It was actually originally called Season's Greetings, but they said it sounded too much like a Christmas film. So.
Well, the short story is called
Season's Greetings. Yeah. And then so yeah, dude, let's dive in. Let's dissect this film of a film.
Okay, so it starts off right. Widescreen, spooky house. You got some goblins, some ghosts, all decorations, and you see
crows.
You see this. She was a decent girl. Like, what do you rate her on her attractability?
I give her Emma, who's played by Leslie Bibb. She's a
7 out of 10 maybe. I give her
7 out of 10.
All right. And then her hook of a husband. No, I'm kidding. What do we rate him?
He's a good-looking guy, dude. He's someone you definitely want to hide your wives. When you see
hide
him
your
step
wives
in
and
the
your
room.
girlfriend.
Yeah. he will definitely scoop them off your feet.
Right up.
He was played by Tomo Pennyket. Is that the name?
Is he
I don't know who. I think is he German
or what?
Deutschland. Yeah, I don't know where he is. I think that's him.
But
anyway,
8 out of 10. We're just gonna say that. Right?
We're gonna say.
So it starts off. She's like, "I fucking hate Halloween," and he's like, "Yo, but like the ghosts and stuff, the demons." She's like, "I'm gonna clean this shit up because my mom's coming over." He's like,
"Mom's coming over."
But can we fuck though? She's like,
He was trying to get up in her scaries. You know what I mean?
She's gonna scare her.
She's trying to.
She's gonna scream at her. And then it kind of goes to her like cleaning up and everything, and you see the first character, who is the bagman. You see this bagman, very short, very childlike. I literally fucking forgot his name.
So Sam.
There we go. Sammy Whammy.
And actually, how the character Sam is derived from Samhain, which is the ancient Celtic festival of the dead from which modern day Halloween is derived. So they just shortened that. There isn't really saying of him being or it being a deity or other personage, but that I think they said that dates back to like 1st century Irish stuff. They say that Sanus Cormac, I guess, would be where the deity Samhain comes from. So yeah,
dude. And in the UK, a little sidetrack, they go all out for Halloween.
Oh yeah,
they go hard. They got crazy festivals. Like everyone's drinking all night long. I mean, even though they already drink all night long, all the time, they go extra hard in the paint for Halloween.
So we think we go hard in the paint, but really UK's been outdoing us for years now.
For millenniums, dude.
For millenniums.
Millenniums.
So we see Sam finally.
Straight up. So she's cleaning up, cuts to sex tape. He wakes up, he hears a scream. He's like, oh, it's just those titties on the fucking television, bro. It's like, and he's like, yo, I'm trying to get my dick wet. Where's the girl at?
Right? He's like, I saw these I woke up some titties. I'm trying to get some real ones.
Yeah. He goes downstairs. To his surprise, all the decorations are up. He's like, what? Is she cheating on me?
How did she get these up so fast?
Yeah. Did she take them down and put them back up?
Right.
Because she thought I was right? Because I'm the man?
Because I'm the man.
He goes to the first one. He goes, phew. Goes to the second one. Ah! It's his girl.
Dead. He removes the sheet.
The sheet. Her. Mm-hmm. So who killed the wife? That is the question. He
found her head on a stake with a pumpkin sucker lodged in her mouth. And meanwhile, while that's all going on, the Halloween festivities and parties are going out through the town and the parade marches. And then you see the short figure who we find out is Sam just dragging his little bag around. And then that's when it cuts to the first story. Let's do it.
Dive in.
So the first story is what the principal.
Yeah.
He's so it shows like the boy walking through the neighborhood, and he's knocking over the jack-o'-lanterns, and he ends up stopping at one house, and he walks up the porch, and then it seems like no one's home, but there's a bucket full of candy. So we all know the rule when you see a bucket full of candy: take one. Be generous, take one. But it's something about Halloween. We want to get into some mischief. And the boy begins to put the entire bucket into his bag. And then he gets startled from behind, and he recognizes it's the principal, who addresses the boy as Charlie. He sits down on the porch. He sits and he starts talking to him and offers him a chocolate bar. And he explains the rules of etiquette and like how to properly respect Halloween. So remember that, kids. Take one, not all of them. And all of a sudden, when he's eating the candy bar, Charlie you think already off the back he's got a bad case of COVID. And then
that COVID, bro.
And then he explains the most important rule of Halloween: always check your candy. And then Charlie starts throwing up blood and chocolate mixture onto his shirt. And then his doorbell rings, and then he's like struggling with the body and stuff. So yeah, it's pretty interesting. Pretty intense. So this principal is like a serial killer.
Dude, I'll be right back.
Oh, snap.
And we're back. What's up, everyone?
Hey, what's up? It's just a little commercial break.
Hey, so bro, I don't know if you want to just because I got that fucking COVID test for Austria. Just kidding, for Croatia.
For Croatia.
And I gotta leave in 10 minutes.
Oh shoot. So let's wrap it up. So the first episode is the principal, like we're discussing, and then you got the surprise party, and then you got the Halloween school bus massacre, which was crazy.
Which, I mean, pretty much that's the main part of the story where these kids, they take their friend to this, and they do a prank. They did a punked episode, but with demons. Right? And it was
really
this girl that's kind of nerdy, and it kind of taught us about bullying. Because in the end, the person that gets bullied always has the upper hand, and they always win.
Always win.
Because the demons came back, they said, "What's up?" Right?
So don't pick on people. Be nice. Don't be a freaking bully.
Exactly. Don't be a bully. Do a joke, but not a serious joke like you're gonna murder this girl. Don't gang up on people. That's bullying.
Yeah, that's bullying.
Right? That's bullying right there.
And then the final story, we meet Sam, and we meet Sam, basically the last story. So we learn more about his story and stuff like that. So it was a pretty interesting movie. Like I said, so we gave you some fun facts, kind of little scene breakdowns. And then Adam told us this is his Halloween go-to movie.
Hell yeah!
So,
I recommend it for Halloween, especially because there's titties in it. The scene where the girls, they bring the guys, they pick the guys up, right?
Mm-hmm.
And we find out that they're fucking monsters.
Monsters.
All girls are monsters.
Oh man.
They're werewolves. They eat you alive.
Eat you alive. Don't get one on a full moon.
And then we also taught that old people that try to kill little kids get haunted by little children.
Craziness.
So never disrespect Halloween. Always celebrate it. Because if you don't, demons, goblins, and dead children will attack you.
Yeah, don't kick over jack-o'-lanterns. Don't take candy when it says take one.
Always pick treat, but in, one or two increments. Don't take the whole jack-o'-lantern filled with candy.
I'd say so.
What do you rate it?
I would give it a 6 out of 10.
Oh fuck. 6 10.
6 out of 10. Personally, because it's not my genre of movies, but it was entertaining. It was entertaining. I would give it that.
Okay.
What about you? I know I hurt your heart a little bit. I just ripped it out and just crushed it right in front of you.
It's not even like this movie. I thought it was a cinematic masterpiece for the Halloween genre and the horror genre. I give it an 8 out of 10. Dialogue, theme, costumes, violence, surprises, just multiple lines that just take you through this. What are these?
What is going on here?
What is going on here?
But I know since you're a little crunched out on time, so that was a good review. You said you're going to Croatia for your birthday, dude. So you want to give us a little sneak peek what you're going to be doing out there? Or?
Yeah, so we're gonna go to Croatia. We got a Airbnb right close to the beach. Gonna hang out at the beach. We got a nice BMW 3. Skirt. Right, trying to get a Porsche, but they said no, sir.
That was a no-go. I was like, it's my birthday.
They're like, you should have asked 60 days ago. I'm like, oh. Should
have told me. Got any Halloween plans while you're out there?
Go to maybe a spooky sex club or something. I don't know.
I mean, I feel like sex clubs are already spooky, dude.
Yeah,
you don't know who you're going to see in there.
You don't know if you're going to get AIDS or you're going to have a good time.
Peekaboo in my boo hole.
Yeah.
But sick, dude. That's gonna be awesome, man. I'm excited for you. Definitely can't wait for you to come back and tell us all the cool stories.
Yeah, dude, we could probably do a vlog or like a Skype video while I'm there.
I'm down, or like an Instagram live or something.
Yeah, we do a live. Yeah, Instagram live on the account. Hell yeah.
You can show, so we can definitely plan that out while you're in the Croatia.
Yeah, so the Entropy podcast can all go to Croatia together.
Meet some Croates. Is that what you call them? Is that racist, or should I call them that?
I don't know. That's up for discussion.
That's up for debate.
Yeah, let us know, Croatians.
Yeah, let us know
what's offensive.
You beautiful people.
Yeah, right on the Baltic Sea, right across from Italia, your greatest enemies.
Your greatest, someone who is part Italian, dude.
Yeah, dude. I heard you guys have some beef.
Some beef? Where's the meat, dude?
Where's the meat? I heard Croatia had some bomb-ass wine. I was watching, what's his name? No Reservations with Anthony Bourdain. He's like, no reservations.
Not here. No reservations.
He's like, I'm just trying to drink and eat some bomb-ass seafood, which he did.
That sounds bomb, actually.
Yeah. Dude, you should watch the episode. Everyone should.
It's a good episode, especially we can get more of an idea of what Croatia looks like and what you're going to be doing out there. Yeah. Is this your first time in Croatia, or you've been there?
Second time.
Oh, so you're like you know a little lay of the land now, yeah.
I was more at the north, so now we're more in the middle, and then we're gonna go down to the low. We're gonna split. That's like party capital.
Oh hell yeah!
The Baltic Sea area. So we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see. But all right, dude, man, this was a fun cast.
Good cast.
If I don't get to see you before, happy birthday, man.
Thanks,
bro. Dude. Live it up in the Croatia town.
Hell yeah, dude. And if I never see you again, love you, bro.
Yeah, I'll keep the podcast going, man.
Yeah, keep it going. Have other guests on. Replace me if you have to, right?
Yeah, if you have to. Do anything or any means necessary. Just do it.
For the fam.
That's my dying wish.
Well, hopefully don't get COVID, and hopefully you don't, and all the beautiful people out there. Stay safe. Celebrate Halloween. Don't hang out with any ghouls or fake vampires or werewolves.
Or any goblins or whatever.
Yeah. Don't get in a mosh pit with a goblin. No.
Same old stuff.
And if you guys want to get me that TV that rolls up for my birthday, 100% understand.
100%. Do it. And let chaos reign.
Let chaos reign, my guy. And all you clowns out there, stay safe, right?
Stay
all you
safe.
golf girls, stay safe also.
Stay safe,
at them locks.
ladies.